It is important that you make sure before the start of each new academic year that you have a financial plan to cover your educational expenses. Financial aid awards can change from year to year, so it is critical that you know exactly what you are getting for financial aid and if it is enough to cover your cost of attendance at KVCC. This video will go over how you can view your financial aid award package in the student portal, download a copy of your financial aid award letter, and accept or decline student loans. To access all of this information, you will first need to log in to your student portal. You can access the student portal by going to the KVCC website, clicking on the Current Students tab at the top of the page, and then clicking on Student Portal. You will need to sign in with your @maincc.edu login information. Once you are signed in, using the menu options on the left side of the page, click on the My Financial Aid tab and then select Financial Aid Overview. On this next screen, you may see multiple programs listed if you have had multiple enrollment records. Be sure to find your current program and start date. If your award has not been packaged yet, you will see a message that says, "There is no academic year for this program of study." This does not mean you are not in an active program, but simply that your award has not been posted. There are a few reasons for this. First, please ensure that your proper academic year FAFSA application has been officially submitted and that you listed KVCC as the recipient school. Note that it can take a few weeks for KVCC to receive your FAFSA application. Secondly, it could mean that there is something still required before your award can be processed. You are encouraged to check your My Documents Center and your school email for notifications from the Financial Aid Office on outstanding requirements for processing. Once your award is packaged, you will see a blue button that says View Financial Aid Offer. On the Financial Aid Overview page, ensure that you are looking at the correct academic year, which you can select from the drop-down menu. Below this, you will see a financial aid summary. It is important to note that the costs are both direct and indirect expenses, which includes items not paid directly to the institution and are an estimate of typical expenses. The estimated remaining cost is not what you are being charged for the academic year. In another video, we will go over how to view your bill for each semester and estimate whether or not you can expect to have leftover financial aid. Below the summary section, you will see what you have been awarded for grants and scholarships for the full academic year. These funds have been accepted automatically on your behalf as they are considered gift aid. Gift aid does not need to be paid back as long as you successfully complete your classes each semester. If you stop attending your classes, withdraw from, and/or fail all of your classes in a semester, your financial aid may experience a return to Title IV, which could result in you owing back federal grants or loans that you received based on your last date of attendance. These amounts are based on your enrollment status. If you change your enrollment status, your award will be adjusted after the add/drop period. Please note that if you have been awarded Maine free college funding, this will also be adjusted to match exactly what is needed to cover the mandatory tuition and fees. To see the breakdown of how these funds are distributed between the semesters, use the round button with the arrow. If you see a term listed here in which you are not planning to attend, you are encouraged to contact KVCC Financial Aid at maincc.edu. If you plan to attend summer classes and don't see that term listed, the Financial Aid Office will make adjustments after you have enrolled in summer classes and they begin to process summer awards. You will also see the amount of loans or work-study funds that you have been offered. Loans are never automatically applied to your account, as these funds must be paid back. If you do not want to take out student loans, you can click Decline. If you decline student loans, but decide later in the semester that you do need those funds, you can always go back and accept them later on, as long as it is still within time frame for the semester that those loans were offered for. The loans will no longer be listed in the portal once they are declined, so you will need to reach out to the Financial Aid Office if you do later decide to accept them. To accept student loans, you will first need to enter in the amount that you want to accept and click Accept. Note that if you don't want to accept all of your awarded loans but need some, you can enter the amount you want to take in this field. Note that whatever number you enter here will be split between your semesters, so be sure to account for each term. If this is your first time borrowing student loans, you will need to log in to your FAFSA account and complete the loan entrance counseling and a master promissory note, which are submitted electronically at studentaid.gov. If you need a copy of your financial aid award letter, scroll back to the top of this page and click on the button that says Download. Now that you know what you are receiving for financial aid, if you are unsure about whether that will be enough to cover your cost of attendance at KVCC, watch the next video about viewing and paying your bill. If you have any questions or concerns about your financial aid, make sure to reach out to the Financial Aid Office. You can call them at 207-453-5130 or email kvccfinancialaid@maincc.edu.